Well, it's Fantasy FUT day. We've got pretty much the entire team leaked. We've got all the heroes leaked as well, I believe. And it's Thursday, so that means we usually get a bunch of new pack leaks for like the coming week of packs, basically. And we've got a lot of them, and they look insane to nobody's surprise because please God, spend money on our game. But also, guys, I want you to send me your best evolutions or your favorite ones or whatever you want to do, because I am going to make a video on, seeing my subscribers' evolutions cards. Someone gave me a comment suggesting that. I thought that was a great idea, honestly. So send me the card and also the in-game stats for the card too, plus skill moves and weak foot also. I really want to see who's got like the craziest evolution that there is out there. So send it to me on Twitter right here if you would like to do that. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Now let's get into a positive, because I haven't had too many positives to talk about recently, but I think Destiny Udogi is a very good card, or very good SBC to do, honestly. 6'1" high jockey plus I actually like quite a bit, honestly. You can play left mid for some flexibility there. The stats are pretty good, but he also fits into the evolution, obviously the Future Stars evolution, where this card will be even better, right? And yes, he only really has jockey plus and block. I do think jockey plus is better than block plus though, and maybe even bruiser plus. Honestly, I'd love jockey plus, because anytime you switch to him, he's just way faster than you really think he's going to be, and it kind of catches the other team's attackers off guard a bit. Also has whip pass in there. Will he be better than Davies? I don't know, but it's a good option if you did not do Davies though. But I think it's a good SBC. I still think it's a little shitty that obviously the Future Stars Evo is out, and like they make all these cards worse because they know that's out. The card is good, so I want to give them their credit where credit is due on that one. Now, let's begin with our leaks, because we have a couple. I think we only have really one actual full card leak. I think we have the majority of players, but not their like full face stats and play styles. But for Mendy, we do have that with, and he's got slide tackle and quick step plus. And slide tackle is kind of hit or miss, but honestly, it really doesn't even matter. I mean, these stats on this card are insane. He's gonna be one of the best left backs in the game, if not the best left back, honestly. So yeah, what do you think his price would be on the market? I got probably 2.5 mil or something like that, 2 million maybe. Okay, let's get through all of the regular Fantasy FUT players in this promo team here. We got Alexander Lacazette on the way. Lacazette I've always liked in FIFA. He's always had some pretty good animations, honestly, so I'm excited to see what that card looks like. We got Jack Grealish on the way. Man City, of course, get, one of these cards, and he's probably one of the most likely players to get the full +4 in-form upgrade in just 4 weeks. That is a pretty high possibility he's going to get that one. We got Ibrahima Konate as well, and Liverpool, another team that could potentially get that +4 in-form upgrade there. We knew we would see like Liverpool get one, Man City get one, and all those top teams get one, and Konate is there. For Liverpool, next is Antoine Griezmann as well, another Griezmann special card. I mean, like, he's great, obviously, but I mean, how many special cards has Griezmann got so far this year that have not been performance-based? He's got, well, honestly, really only one card, Trailblazers Griezmann, the only one not performance-based. He's got a team of the group stage, an inform, and a player of the month. So, I mean, they're all performance-based, honestly. So, it's hard to complain too much, but yeah, Griezmann's on the way. We got Marquinhos as well. PSG card was bound to be in here too, considering, the upgrade paths that we've got here. So, Marquinhos, another center back. So, that's all the normal team players we've got leaked. We've got some heroes, though. We got Claudio Marchisio as the first one, and that's very exciting. The hero hype is down a bit this year, because last year, chemistry with heroes, why, has it been 2 years now since the chemistry change? I don't even know at this point, but heroes obviously had a huge chemistry benefits last year. This year, icons have actually better ones, so icons kind of took that spot. Marchisio was so good last year, and I think he's honestly going to be great again this year. I've not really used him much, though. And next, we've got Lizarazu, who I have used, and I've liked him a lot. And we have no word about what the SBCs are. Remember yesterday, we got word that 2 would become an SBC. As of right now, no word on that. So really anybody kind of could be here. Yeah, we'll keep looking through here. Carlos Tevez is on the way. He just got an SBC, so I don't think it's going to be Tevez. We can probably rule him out altogether. And once again, no actual stats or playstyles leaked on them quite yet. We got Rudy Voller. Still don't exactly say his name, but I'm excited to see this in one hand, because I think he's actually really underrated a lot of the times. Once he gets a really good special card, he's really good. However, he has, I think it's chip shot plus, I want to say, and I hope it is not a chip shot plus on this card, because chip shot plus is pretty useless. I would argue it's probably one of the worst in the entire game, but we'll see what he looks like. We also got Rui Costa on the way, so let's hope, the card looks relatively usable. We got 2 more heroes leaked. It's Vincent Kompany also on the way, and this is also the upgrade path for these heroes. We got Vincent Kompany here. There's his base card. Stats are just a prediction as of right now. 1 upgrade will be the club wins 2 games in the next 4, so that should be, done by most clubs you would expect. But then the last one, another inform upgrade, is going to be scoring 11 goals in 4 games. That one is going to be a little more difficult, but Kompany, knowing, is Man City, so he might be able to do it. But Kompany's on the way as well. Could be an SBC potentially. And last hero hero leak is Paulo Futre, who looks very, very good if it looks something like this, and hopefully 5-star skills as well. So yeah, exciting heroes. And once again, that seems like it's 8 or 9 heroes, and usually we see maybe 6 or 7 in the team. Maybe 1 mini release, I'm not sure, but we might see one of these cards end up being an SBC. We'll just have to wait and see, or maybe even both. I don't know. A couple random pieces of info now before we get into the pack leaks. Ivan Toney has been added into the game, by the way. If you want to look at his in-game stats here, it's not, you know, anything too spectacular. Not that anybody uses a gold card, but just for like future promo cards, right? 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 6'2", high work rates. Here are the in-game stats here. The play styles, unfortunately, are just power hitter. So if you happen to get, you know, a special card or a promo card, it probably is going to have to be relatively juiced out in order to really make him kind of good. But yeah, Ivan Toney's been added into the game. And also, if you did David Neres, who is a free objective, I believe, he's going to get a +2, which is really nice to see, up to an 88 overall, and looks something like this. And also Coates will get a +1 as well, so that's really nice to see for you Coates owners out there. And then also Rafael Leao is going to +1 as well to become this card, and this card is so expensive. How much is this card right now? Leao is worth 4.9 million coins. Okay. And also, random bit of news, Joe Hart retires at the end of the season, so we could see an end of an era Joe Hart rolling around sometime here shortly, which would be pretty cool to see. And now let's get to the pack leaks. Here we go. Heroic halftime player pick includes 1 Champions League, Women's Champions League, triple threat, or fantasy hero pick. 1 of 3 rated 88 or higher. So this even includes the current promo picks, which is kind of crazy, but it'll probably be a store pack because they wouldn't have it in the store code. I feel like if it was gonna be like a player pick and an SBC, so it's probably not gonna be an SBC there. Iconic halftime pack includes 3 base icons, 1 guaranteed to be 88 or higher, plus 50 times 80 packs. So, you know, the 3 icons kind of the main thing about that one. A deluxe fantasy FC pack includes 35 rare gold player items rated 81 or higher, with 5 above 86. So, okay, whatever. Fantasy FC essentials pack includes 30 rare gold players all rated 80 or higher, with 3 above 85. More loans in there. Yeah, fantasy FC nano pack, 5 rare gold players, 2 above 83 or higher. Riveting stuff. Halftime encore pack, 1 guaranteed radioactive ultimate dynasties group stage FC versus or winter wildcards player rated 89 or higher. Also 20 times 81. Okay. Supreme halftime encore jumbo premium ultimate ejaculation pack includes 5 guaranteed radioactive ultimate dynasties team of the group stage FC versus or winter wildcards player items, including icons, with 3 guaranteed to be rated 88 or higher, plus a 20 times 84 pack. Okay. Please don't spend your money on it. And also, we got no word from EA yet about the compensation. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, and a lot of people did not get theirs yet, EA have not tweeted that the full rollout is done. So my guess would be that's still not all out yet. We talked a little about the market yesterday in terms of what I think, you know, is kind of good buys, what the market will look like in the long term here. So if you want to go look at that yesterday, you can. But I want to talk about fodder again today to remind you guys, I think this is going to be a very good investment. A lot of SPCs on the way. 88s, 89s, still very cheap right now. Scroll down, even 90s are actually going up right now. 91s are kind of too. I think this is going to be a very good investment, honestly. All high-rated fodder will be. And if you want to go on the really cheap end, really low risk, go and stack up on 83s. There's going to be a time, sometime soon, 83s are not 900 coins, probably going to be 12, 13, 1400 coins, which is a little bit of profit on each one. And also it's risk-free because they're never going to be cheaper than 900. If you want to, go buy 82 commons at 400 coins as well. Go club stock those. Those could be like 800 coins plus 1,000 coins even if low-rated fodder starts to rise a lot. Let's read your comments now. At Acedia, I believe, in a weird paradoxical way, playing with forward runs instead of direct passing has made me lose more, but have so much more fun. If you're willing to risk dropping a few more games in champs, give it a try. It is shocking how much better the AI is. I personally recommend the 4-3-3 tactics from Inception's recent video. And actually, you know, I've tried out almost every tactic in the game this year, and forward runs does, if you're playing against players who I feel like manually defend a lot, actually can be really good, because if that center back gets moved out of position almost at all, they end up making a pretty good run, actually, better than direct passing. But the reason direct passing ends up working out the most is because most of the players you play against are really just using the AIs to defend, and that's probably the best for you know, when you're trying to break down against an AI. None of the almost any of these attacking AI options are very good, but forward runs works for you, it's great. Another, you know, thing I tell people is that if forward runs is working for you and you're like doing a lot better with it, stick with it. I use direct passing myself. A lot of the pros do, but like, fuck it. I mean, just if it works for you, it works for you, right? At Tony Soprano Simulator says the thing about high-rated fodder going to the moon is they did when the dupe exchange was out during Team of the Year. It won't go high like that again until / if EA drop a dupe exchanges again. And I think that it still can go high, but I think that, yeah, you're right. Going to the moon like it did, because the profit returns we saw during Team of the Year were literally, I mean, 10,000 coins a card. That almost never happens. That did with the dupe exchanges. But if that did come out again, potentially, then they would immediately rise again. So counting that into the factors as well for investing in fodders, there will be a time eventually those exchanges probably come back. They're probably not done forever. And especially if during Team of the Season, we'll obviously need to think about that as well, right? At Wesley846 says, if this tells you anything, yes, the game plays fucking terrible, and I only play squad battles. I've been playing just simply on World Classic and win very, very easy with almost any team I go up against, but ever since this patch, I've been getting cooked when it was never like that. There was a few times when I even lost against an 86 rated squad. I don't know what they did, but they made this game unplayable and awful now. And I don't, I have no idea about, squad battles right now. I haven't played it in a long time, but I remember when I did play squad battles a lot, and I actually got top 100 a couple times playing squad battles, and I think it was FIFA 19, I believe. One of the first years it even existed. And this is why I tell people that when the gameplay is bad, it's not just server-based and internet-based, because I remember my gameplay would feel terrible playing squad battles. It's like, how does that even happen? In offline game mode, basically. And I still was feeling the inconsistent gameplay, which is just hilarious. So I totally believe you that you are feeling bad gameplay, because I believe that it exists in squad battles. If it exists in squad battles and offline game modes, then like, it's gotta be something in the code of this game. That's kind of why I've always been a believer that it is in the code. I think bad servers, they don't help. I think we all know the servers are not great either, but the gameplay changing, I think it's just in the code, which means we're fucked. But guys, please send me your favorite evos, your best evos, whatever. Would love to see them. We'll make them into a video. And yeah, love you all. Have a nice weekend. See you next video soon. Push.